Howdy, folks. Dr. Jeff Camarda with your Wednesday afternoon, March 25th briefing. As an aside, a lot of clients have told us that you enjoy getting these daily briefings on video from me. And if you like that, if preferred, that it continue past the period of crisis and become kind of a regular thing, please let me or your personal wealth advisor know, and we'll be sure to make a habit of it. Okay, so the good news continues. We just closed the second up day in a row in a while. There's a lot of optimism circulating around the markets. And while I fear this is not yet the bottom, things are in fact looking up, and it's nice to see enthusiasm and positive expectations returning to the market. And to investors. That's somewhat tempered by the developing news in New York City and elsewhere, which is approaching Italy-like catastrophic conditions as the hospitals are on the verge of being overwhelmed. That sad story is sure to play out in countless cities and regions across the United States in the weeks and months to come. To very unpredictable results. So we ain't out of the woods yet. We think we'll get there. Just be strong and kind of expect what's going to happen. It's got to happen. Just be safe and realize that we'll get through on the other side. We're also encouraged, despite the rather rabid partisanship, that the Senate got its act together, and it looks like pretty massive stimulus will be on its way. And I expect that's just going to be the beginning of really a Herculean undertaking by governments and central banks around the world to keep what was a really fine, humming economy in most countries now, after a pretty long hiatus, from falling back over the brink. So in the end, I think we'll be amazed at how quickly we recover, once we get past the human carnage and the work stoppages that are affecting so many millions of people. The last thing that I want to share is that we have, for Camarda clients, put together what I'm going to call a structured liquidation program for those that are concerned and want to go to cash and kind of wait on the sidelines. I know it's gone down a lot, but there's a potential for it to go down a lot more. Which is a pretty profound risk, particularly for folks that are at or near retirement age. And for those that want to manage the risk, we have developed a structured liquidation program that will let you go and phase out to cash at what we feel are opportune times in a measured, gradual, over weeks or longer process. And the reason that's important is nobody can time the market precisely, get out now before it goes down, get in now before it goes back up. Most of the time, those timing decisions are wrong. And by having a structured process, it kind of helps us hedge through time to increase the odds that we won't get out the worst possible time or get back into the worst possible time. So for those of you that want to avail yourself of our structured liquidation process, our team, God bless them, Monique and Joyce and Dan and Robert have been working themselves to the bone. Dan, I think, finally hung it up at 11:30 last night, but we are available to you. We're reaching out. We want to reach as many of you as you can, and they will give you the details if you haven't already received them from them. You'll also be getting emails and other information. And I just want to stress, though, they, at this point, I had a team meeting today. They're kind of like doctors overwhelmed by patients. We're there to help you all, but please be respectful of their time. If you don't need them, or if you can get by in just a little bit of time, do that, and please let them move on to the next slide. Everybody, I don't say everybody, but a lot of you need contact with us and want reassurance and want to make some changes. So please be respectful of time so we can take care of everybody. And for those of you that have accounts not at Camarda, either non-Camarda clients or friends of Camarda clients, or if you have an account somewhere else, besides what you have with us, and you'd like our insight into how to apply this structured liquidation methodology to your holdings elsewhere, we'd be very happy to talk to you about it. I think it would provide you with an awful lot of comfort, at least knowing you've got a mechanism that kind of soften the blows if you choose to take advantage of it. And that'll wrap it up for today, this Wednesday, March 25th. Thank you so much for watching. Look forward to speaking at you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Oh, by the way, if you want to reach me personally, Don't forget, you can email me. Please be respectful. Don't email me unless you need me, because my email box is probably a couple stories tall these days. But if you need me, I'm here for you. J@camarda.com. Thank you so much. Till tomorrow. Bye-bye.